Hey guys, today we are talking about dealing with objections and how to make them the best part of the conversation. This is one of the things that new coaches tend to be really nervous about, and it tends to shut them down. And so we wanted to share with you guys today some tips on how to make them the best part of the conversation and how to deal with them before we share with you our Google Docs and our notes on how to give you some scripts and how to talk about that. So number one, first off, you need to know your market and understand who you're talking to before you reply. So maybe you already know the person really well and you don't have to go and do any research or anything else like that. But maybe you don't know them that well. You connected through social media, you forget exactly, the details of their life or something like that. So first you should go to their timeline or go to their page and you should scroll through and start to notice some things about them. Notice their likes, their dislikes, what they do, and that is going to help you connect on a personal level. So for example, if I am a mom of two, if I notice that somebody has kids, we have that in common. Very simple right there. If somebody's really into fitness like I am, we have that in common as well. Maybe they are vacationing somewhere that I just got back from or something like that. You're going to notice some different things in common. And so in the first paragraph or first couple sentences that you are replying back to the person's objection, you first want to go back and say something along those lines. Instead of just addressing the objection first go in and say something about what they've been doing lately. So, hey, so-and-so, I noticed that you just got back from Hawaii. I am heading there in 2 days. How was it? Which island did you go to? And ask them a question, engage with them, let them know that you're paying attention to their life. Number two, you need to make the objection fun. So set yourself apart from Amazon or eBay or anything else like that. And how are you going to be different from them ordering from something else, another place like one of those? So for example, if it is like no, they don't have the money, whatever else, something like that. I don't have the money for Shakeology. It's really expensive. I don't want that at this time. Aim to make it fun. So first off, you're going to relate to them. Oh, I totally understand. When I first started, I thought it was really expensive too. Then share something along with your story. And as you do that, be sure to add in some smiley faces, some exclamation points, some laugh out louds or ha-ha-has, and all that kind of stuff. Because they can't hear your voice when you're responding to them. They're just reading some text on a message. So you want to make sure that you're expressing to them that you're coming from a lighthearted point of view, that you're not like just aggressively coming back at them with the answer to their objection. So making sure that you're using a lot of those things, the smiley faces and whatnot, the winky faces and all that kind of stuff to make it fun. And number three, always use feel, felt, found. And as you go through a lot of our Beachbody trainings, you're going to hear this more than once, quite often actually. And so we use these three words in order to really express our story and really relate to people. So you're going to go back and you're going to say, hey, so-and-so, I know that I feel that you are telling me that you don't have the money to do this and that you think it's really expensive, but I felt that way too when I first started. And then I realized that if I actually took what I was eating and added everything up together in the shakes that I was making, I was spending way more money for less ingredients than what I can get in Shakeology. I know the sticker shock is a little bit much because you're buying it in one dose for a whole entire month. But I was buying something that was $10 here and $40 there and $15 here, and it added up over time to be more expensive. And I found that Shakeology is actually a really amazing deal compared to anything that I was even doing before. And to be honest, nothing comes close. And I've done my research, trust me. So you're using that feel, felt, found things. So you can be relating to them, not that you're trying to sell them on something, not that you're trying to tell them how they're wrong, but you're sharing your experience in it. And those three things can really turn a conversation around. So again, know your market and understand who you're talking to before you reply. Remember, you want to relate to them in some way before you jump back into answering that objection. Number two, make the objection fun. So making sure that you are relaying that you are in a lighthearted mood as you're responding to this. You know, use some exclamation points and some other fun smiley faces and stuff like that. And then number three, always use that feel, felt, found. So you really can be relatable and be genuine in your sharing and in your story, making people feel like they're not just another number, but in fact, a real person like they are. I'll see you at the next training.